like a conservative pipeline when I was younger, but then I got out of it.
And what was it? Was it Reddit? Was it YouTube videos?
Star Wars reviews. I know that's not.
We thought the problem was Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson. No, it's the Star Wars reviews. Did just every review was like, you ever notice how Darth Vader was black? And it's like, whoa. What broke you out?
I became an atheist.
Isn't it amazing the way we talked about Star Wars like it was Catholicism for a second? We were like, it's true, I used to believe in Yoda. It was very bad. And what made you an atheist?
YouTube.
You gotta get off YouTube now! Who knows where it's gonna take you next? 6 months from now, you're gonna be a furry.
I already came out as non-binary last night, so.
Last night? Oh my God! This guy's struggling over here. I want you to know that. Not a single bit of applause for him. He's like, okay, all right, let's get back to the fucking jokes. How about that, buddy? I'm wrap it up. I got a Star Wars video to watch after this. You know how they say cats have 9 lives? Do you ever think there was a cat that died because they were in one of the towers during 9/11? And then when they got brought back to life, they got brought back to life in one of the other towers for 9/11? And maybe that's why Garfield hates Mondays. It was a Tuesday? No! Wait, are you sure I Googled this yesterday? Let me tell you, you look like you know exactly what day it was. 9/11, when?
What day in?
Okay, thank you. It's not... Honestly, this joke is my personal 9/11. It says it's unsettled. It's kind of a debate in the... I'm nervous about like fucking up a joke and you guys correcting me on the day. I was so excited about that goddamn joke. I'm really pissed off at you guys, to be honest. You know how they say don't shoot the messenger? I want to fly a plane into the messenger. That's how mad I am. I do believe someone should have the right to take their own life as long as it doesn't affect me emotionally in any way, shape, or form. I don't think anyone should be able to do it. I think it should be like one of those things where like at 18 you can vote, 21 you can drink, 25? That's why they'll let you rent the car. You raised your hand like this.
Like a higher age.
Okay, what age do you think people should be able to themselves? This is like the reverse of the age of consent debate. It's like it's 45.
30.
Oh, let's figure this out. I like this. I'm so sick of crowd work, like, oh, what do you do for work? YouTube. And I want to know, what age do you think people should legally be allowed to themselves? We got 45, 30. Who said 30 over here? 30. How old are you? That's a lot of pressure on me for this show. You know when I think people should be able to themselves right now? Someone at a different age? 25? You agree with
29.
29. Yeah. 29 and a half.
33.
Alright, listen, if you have a number, you're gonna have to defend it. So it can't be like, this is not The Price is Right. And like, if you get it close enough to when I kill myself, you win free tickets to my funeral.
I think half the age of the statistical likelihood of like...
Okay, I like that. You're like, listen, you've seen half. Do you want to continue? You got your boss fired. Yeah, what happened?
He was a sex pest.
He was a sex pest. Ooh, my God. Which comedy club? What kind of job was this?
It was a corporate situation.
Corporate situation.
Every woman in the department had an open HR ticket for all of the heinous stuff he was...
For all the heinous stuff. What kind of things are we talking?
So in like Zoom meetings, his girlfriend would be topless in the background.
Oh my God. Where is he working now?
He would try to date people in the department as well, and he would only date, he would stop at 23.
Sure, no one wants to see a 24-year-old's tits on the Zoom. I mean, that's not going to look good at all. It's, you know, the cameras are so high definition these days. You got to, 18 to 23 is the max. Was there one final moment?
It was him going through his Tinder profile, telling us which ones he was going to go out with that weekend.
Yo, this guy's fucking insane. I mean, sounds like my dad. My dad got in trouble for sexual harassment at work, and it was very hard on the family because he works from home. And
I work for Nintendo.
what do you do for Nintendo?
I'm a writer, she's a translator, he's a producer.
Any Mario?
Yep.
That's an Italian, I gotta tell you. You know, we say more than Mamma Mia. What does he say? He says, Mamma Mia, it's a Mia Mario. What was that third thing? That's not a phrase. That's a noise. I can see her late at night. She gets some tea, puts on some music, gets in the writing mood. What should Mario say when he jumps over the tube? Ah! Woohoo! You're fired from Nintendo. What did you get fired for?
They overhired people.
Oh, I thought it'd be more fun, like you got hit by a Roomba or something.
My grandma was a sex worker.
See, that's what I want. I don't want to have to do all the work. Like, what does your grandma do for work? What's your name?
Blanca, I was named after her.
Did you know this as a kid, or?
Not until I was about 12 and I complained about my name being boring. They told me the story.
They could have just said, oh, that's such a pretty name. And they're like, do you know how many men shouted out that name at 3 in the morning?
My dad was an asshole and my mom was
Your dad was an asshole and your mom was a what?
she was just a nice lady.
It feels like it cancels each other out in its own way. Asshole, nice lady, Blanca. They got divorced.
Oh yeah. Every day my dad accused my mom of cheating, even though he cheated on her for the first 10 years of their marriage. Over 50 women.
So the grandma was his mom, I guess?
And he accused her of like sleeping with the best friend, with the family dog. But then
And did she get remarried to your dog, or like where did things go from there? Sometimes when you try to get people to say the right word, it backfires. For this next story, are there any gay men here? Are you cool? Yes. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna tell a story, and at one point in the story, I'm gonna go like this, and I feel like you're gonna know what to do. I used to work at this very bad comedy club called LOL. There was a comedian there. Every time he brought me on stage, he'd go, this next guy is the gayest guy I've ever met in my entire life. Then one year, America's Got Talent reached out and they said, we would like you to submit to maybe be on the show. But to do that, I have to give them a tape. And I said, hey man, when you bring him on stage tonight, could you not say, this next guy's the gayest guy in the entire world? And he was like, hey man, no problem, you got it. So he went on stage and he called me a There you go! Do you have divorced parents?
My aunt and uncle.
Your aunt and uncle? Who gives a about your aunt and uncle? Don't try to relate to me with your aunt and uncle. Did they say on Christmas you're gonna get 2 presents now? You poor thing. You don't celebrate Christmas? You Jew? Jew, okay. You could have just started, you could have just said I'm Jewish, actually. I don't celebrate Christmas. Care to ask another question? Am I a Jew or do I just hate Santa Claus with a passion? When my aunt and uncle got divorced, I was devastated. I said, no more Christmas! If Santa was real, his present would be to get them back together. So, did you ever sit on a mall Santa's lap? You did? And did like his lap start to burn and he was like, what's this? Did you have a bat mitzvah?
yeah.
Big one?
2.
2?
One in Israel for free.
A one in Israel for free. It wasn't for free, technically speaking. I think the Palestinians paid for it. And what about you? Your parents divorced?
My dad died 2 weeks ago.
No need to rub it in my face. I guess it's the A material tonight. What am I gonna... Sorry to hear. Was that chair for him? Oh, you have a pencil? Were you writing something down? What were you writing down? Your number for a girl? Here? At this show?
She's a waitress here.
Oh, she's a waitress here. Oh, shit. And so you didn't think you'd have enough time after my set to write down your number in that little book? You're like, he's good, but I'm so right now. I gotta get this number to her now. Did you just write your number? Or did you write like a little thing? Can I see what it says? It says, those are popping, girl. I know it's a carpeted floor, but I'm slipping and sliding over here. No, it says, I don't know if you like girls, but you're pretty. Well, that's normally the note people give to me if you... You have to write me on Instagram how it goes. I don't know. I feel sympathy for JoJo Siwa. I see. I think we have a lot in common. We're both just theater kids trying to be gay icons, you know? I was gonna learn the dance for this show, and it's a lot harder than it looks like, the JoJo Siwa dance. You know the one that I'm talking about? Do you know it? You know it? Get the on stage right now, please. Holy shit! It's a cool dance! No offense, but it looks like on the ride here, like you said to your friend, like, I hope. No, what? Tell me. No, it's crazy, but like, I really hope he asked me to do the JoJo Siwa dance. I was gonna stretch just in case.